alphaDracolite here with what is to be my first Let's Play. For those of you who don't recognize the game from the intro music and the atmosphere, this is Amnesia: The Dark Descent, the first game that came out, I don't know, back in 2011, 2012, something like that. I've played it once or twice through, but it's been a while. So yeah, here's my offering to the Let's Play genre. Yes, start a new game. You know, I actually really liked this game when I first played it because I thought it had a great atmosphere and a really intriguing story, although the ending was a little bit bizarre and left me, I don't know, less than highly appreciated. And I never made it through the sequel, which I do have. There's a level that just
Don't
I got
forget,
stuck on.
some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is... I am Daniel.
Daniel here has completely lost his memory. Hence, amnesia! Right, who saw that coming? I got really confused the first time I saw that, because I wasn't sure if it was like rose petals or blood, but I guess it's blood. I'm still not entirely sure why it fell from the ceiling, but yeah, blood. I don't remember basically any of this game. I remember you can collect things. There's oil. And a couple really good jump scares. And God, that... yeah, if you haven't played it, it won't make much sense, but... Oh, I can throw things, right. And break things! Glorious. Follow the pink blobs. See, there's red blobs back here, but this is the Danganronpa blood. Hide, because I think that's what we do. It's been too long. Let's crouch. Is this lean? No, what was lean? Was it E? Yeah, it was E and Q, okay. Sanity is dropping rapidly. Can you take it, Daniel? Tinderbox. These are good. These are for fire, I think. Sanity is still crystal clear. Well, isn't that good? Ah. Sorry, I'm playing this. My mouse is not on a mouse board, so I'm having some issues with the total management of moving things around. I remember when I first played this, I tried to throw chairs around, and I managed to make a pyramid stack. I did not move on beyond this room right here, because I was running around collecting chairs just to make a pyramid. I did that for like at least an hour. Probably closer to half an hour. Utterly ridiculous. I can get caught up in the stupidest things in video games. Like, don't get me started on Dragon Age. BioWare games give me the most reason to get stuck doing whatever it is I'm doing. And it is the darkness. Or something. And we clipped through a wall. That's not supposed to happen. And it passes. And there's things thrown about, and I haven't gotten here yet. So it wasn't me that threw them around. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Oh, look at his dark room. It's very spooky though. His sanity's still at 100, I can hear crackling. Yeah. Oh, right, I think that's just because I'm in darkness. I don't remember. It's been like a year plus. That's the way you need to go, so I will go everywhere but there. Can I pick one of these up? I don't think so. No? Okay. Well, it was worth a shot. These doorknob handles look like the Templar Order has been here. Daniel, what have you been doing? Oh, I get it. I look at the crucifixion and shit goes down. Ooh. Yeah. I apologize in advance. I am really bad about compulsively checking my sanity in this game. Just constantly. And we move on to the next area. The old archives. The door slammed shut behind him and he knew he would never again see the old tailor at Berkeley Square. Another lone soul in London. Seemed appropriate somehow. I apologize for my horrendous accent. Last time I played this I did it all in English. I also realize I am constantly mentioning the last time I played this, and you guys probably don't care. But, yeah. Witnessing unsettling events will reduce your sanity. It can be increased by completing puzzles and making progress. I am in light. Can you calm down? Thank you. Wait, this is the way to go. Why am I going this way if this is the way to go? Water. If I hear splashing, I'm moving. Wasn't splashing. I see, and I just dropped my sanity more by looking at that. Yay! Is there a run? Sort of. One of my favorite things about games is when they use intuitiveness. Like, you've played this game a dozen times, or you've played a dozen different games, so you know by automatic space is jump, and it is jump, and control is crouch, and shift is move fast. Like, that's really nice. It means you don't have to work on learning a new system. My lantern. We just had a whirlwind. In the... I was gonna say coffee room, but I don't know what the crap this room is. At least 2 floors down from the top roof. But considering this is some kind of a castle, that's not too unusual. I don't know, I've never been to a castle, so it might be. Pretty sure that was my mouse. Ooh, is that anything interesting? Nothing I can pick up either. Oh well, I'll just break the spot instead. Ooh, can I hit this from across the room? And... do. Huzzah! We broke the pot. And I am very quickly losing sanity. What was lantern? It's not J. Mementos. F, okay. Oh, that was another thing I liked about this game. This was one of the first horror games I ever played. So having doors that you needed to pull open, that was great. Because, like, when you don't know what to expect behind them, pulling open a door can be one of the most nerve-wracking things, I swear to God. Ooh, book. I can't read the book, but I can throw the book. And the box. and light the candle, which I'm not going to do. When do I have to start hiding in these? I can set things on fire. I can set things on fire! Can I burn a book? That's really bad. But I'm going to see if I can burn a book. No. No, come back. Get in there. Fucker. Get in there. Ha! And stay this time. Yoink. It goes right to here. And it moves like a cutscene, but it's not a cutscene.
19th of August, 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there will be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
That has got to be the weirdest thing to pick up and read when you have no memory of what the crap happened. Oh yeah, this is, you know, me. I chose to forget, and there's this guy in the basement who you need to kill. Have fun. Like, really? Oh yeah, and you probably don't know your way around this castle, so yeah, just find the inner sanctum, Daniel. Really? I swear to God, if I woke up with no memory and was told, oh yeah, you need to traverse this place and find your way to someplace you don't know in order to find somebody you don't know and kill them, and oh yeah, a creature of living darkness is chasing you and you need to keep running, I would be freaking pissed at my past self. Like, what friggin' kind of warning is that?
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brandenburg.
And I don't think I started watching Game of Thrones until after I played this, but yeah, that really sounds like Tywin Lannister. The archives. Okay. Some door I can't get into. That won't budge. Ooh. Well, that's useful. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Mine. See, if this were Inquisition, I would just jump, but I'm not going to jump, because that seems, I have limited health, and it's not quite as easy to... Those boards really are just warped, it's not just my vision, okay. And it doesn't seem quite as easy to regain health as it is to just, like, ooh, campsite, you're healthy again. This is the laboratory, however you pronounce it. The wine cellar. I went there first. No, isn't it? That might be the demo. Whatever it was, I played that before I had a clue what to expect in this game. The wine cellar. I didn't know there were puzzles or anything. I wandered around in there for so long trying to figure out what the crap I was doing. Probably the demo then. Front door. Don't use the front door. Okay. But the blood drops went this way, so what's this? Ooh, yes. I don't actually remember too much about this game. I remember the final scene. I remember being very confused by the change of pace in the final scene. Dissolved. Laboratory. That was this way, right? Yes, it was. And off to the laboratory we go. Am I really doing this? The young boy thought, and struck his victim with a rock. Down, 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 down the stairs we go, until we come to the basement. That seems like it was something bad. And that grumbles and my screen shakes every time I look at it, so I don't think I'm supposed to look at it. You can pass under the stairs. Okay, I know, I'm sorry. I get amused with the smallest things.
Everything is gone.
Everything's not gone. You're gone. I actually really like the sanity meter in this game. You know, for the most part. It really messed with me sometimes.
So there should be more Cooperite.
Cooperite.
Let me see. And one part Aquafortis.
Oh, right, collecting ingredients. I remember. This is my third attempt to produce artificial vitae. The former compounds lacked the potency I need, but I sent some close. Calamine and Orbamite are a given, and the Cooperite binds them well. This time I will attempt Aqua Regia instead of Aquafortis in hopes it will produce a more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acid and proves impractical to put to any use except as a detergent. Organic tissue reacts especially violently to the solution and should be handled with the greatest care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope that I will find an alchemic solution to my predicament. In other words, we need to very, very definitely make this highly acid. Oh my god, stop. Oh, splashy splashy. You remind me of things I don't want to be reminded of. The lack of a chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiments has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can and move them to the wine cellar. I'm reading this as close as I can in Daniel's voice, but it's probably written by Alexander, so I'm doing this all wrong. I hear footsteps. Footsteps. Oh, there. Was everything in here, or am I required to go to other places? I don't remember. God, it's been too long. Traveling to Dover meant going through Canterbury. He made sure to pay a visit to avoid the sense of guilt connected with neglect of family. Perfect timing on that one. Okay. Great hole. I can't go that way. I can't go this way. I can go that way too, I think. Archives. That seemed important. Those archives are really short, please. A fragrant taste of rose lingered in his mouth. Turkish delights, he thought, just like the ones at the consulate in Constantinople. Okay, you've been loading long enough, go away. Please. Please. Guessing not a small place. Noises.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber.
Dumbasses.
No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
You know, every time I hear about somebody taking something from a tomb, I think, well, that's really fucking stupid, don't do that. But, you know, that's basically what a lot of British culture was based on, what a lot of the Western world was based on. We just, like, came into places and stole things, and in a lot of cases still do. I am losing sanity by being in here. I hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg. This contract will reign for a total of 3 years when my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg, is to recommend my services at the Prussian royal court and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break this seal. Wilhelm, House of Garrick. Coming into legal binding contracts with people you probably shouldn't be. Okay, fine. Yoink. My sanity's probably not very good at all right now. This is Miranda Hall. This is where I came from. This is a nice window. I like light. This room is light too. I heard noise. I heard noise, yes.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Kind of thing. You know, I'm really hoping all of the recording turned out right, because this is the first time I've tried to do something like this, and I am wearing headphones and using a screen capture program. So this could be recording just my voice, or just the game, and I wouldn't know. This looks like a new hallway, and there was at least one more room in here. Something happened here. That's the great thing about replaying games. You can remember something happened when you hit places again, but you don't remember what. That's where I just walked in from, I think. Daniel, you're not walking straight. Noises. I'm high up. I am very high up. I feel like I should have known that. Normally I would pull up my lantern, since it's not continuously dark through here, but... And it doesn't do anything, okay. Wow, I threw that chair. Oh my god! I'm sorry. Next time I do one of these, I'm gonna make sure my mouse is functioning. Tinderbox. That looked way too short to be a tinderbox, but okay.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the walls. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble, and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
You know, I got this game on Steam a while back called Scratches, and it's the director's cut. But yeah, I didn't get very far in it. I only played far enough that I was getting a general sense of what was going on. But yeah, the entire house was filled with like these African-esque trophies, and I'm just sitting here like, you dumbasses. You brought some curse on yourselves, didn't you?
The 17th of May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light. It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light.
I want to touch it.
I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Which you took with you, didn't you, Daniel? Oh. Pretty sure I came from this way. Okay. Oh, I somehow missed that. Chemical ingredients have been moved to the wine cellar. Well, I should have checked that out. Oh, yeah, it said it right there. I probably read that aloud, didn't I? Wow. That's really good on me. Anyways, where should we go to move on? This is an open door. This is where I just was. But not breakable by hand. Okay. In which throwing things proves immensely useful.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
Oh, fuck.
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Whoops. Nope, nope. Boing. I'll start in Brandenburg Castle, 1801. Another region rich with lore is Altstadt, deep within the East Prussian woods. For centuries there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor, Castle Brandenburg. The quiet forest-clad mountains dressed with scattered lakes is as picturesque as can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations, since it will certainly prove as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twists on the tales, but there are some motifs that keep reappearing. The Gatherers. This story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It is said that the soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies, wrought by their tainted souls, have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years, and described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers, as they seem to follow one ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks dragged behind them, which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? Oh, there was more. That's what the other arrow was. Whoops. Right, I have to activate the lock. Right, that's the lock. I knew it was something. I just keep solving puzzles. Ah, okay. Key! That seems potentially useful, so let's not grab it yet. Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. Oh boy. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusty servants. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brandenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave, or they will starve. Whatever comes first. They can rot for all I care. Maybe I will feed them some wine. It would, in a sense, solve both of my problems. What did you put in the wine, Alexander? Poison, my boy. Heard something. Don't see nothing. But I still hear something. Do we risk going out and dying? I say yes. Yes, we do. Oh, yeah, still can't go this way. Oh! Oh, the key. The key is for the... Okay. Look, I can be smart sometimes. Oh my god. This way. Go into every room except the room we need to go into. This looks familiar. Study. Won't budge. Libra Veneris. Or Veneris. Book was moving on its own accord. Oh no. And I looked at that. Loss of sanity. I feel like I'm using way too much oil. I probably am using way too much oil. Nope, but I have to go this way. But this is the way the sound came from. And another sound. So let's get back to the entrance hall as soon as possible. That looks disturbing. It's a downstairs. Oh yeah. Whoopsie. Health all is good, sanity is not so good. Could be better, could be worse. At least my brain do not look shriveled. Where is the wine cellar? Laboratory. I'm cracking. I'm cracking. You can hear the cracking. Yes, I want to use the key. Okay. Okay. I remember how to do these things. I don't. The sand gave way to his hard body as he fell from the camel's back. He felt the wind gently sweep across his face and his dry, crusted lips. I should not have read that. Now I'm acutely aware of how dry my lips are. Slow action. Very slow frame rate. Okay. Flame rate, yeah. More stairs. More memories.
Where did the Baron go?
It's a map.
Who cares? He left us enough wine to last us a lifetime. Or at least until tomorrow.
Half of me wants to pick the bottle up and throw it. The other half of me remembers that something might be down here, and that might be really stupid. I don't remember that happening. But it did happen. I do appreciate that, wow, why do I keep blinking? I just said I wasn't gonna throw things. It broke. Okay. I can use the hammer. I don't remember what to do. At all. In fact. Hold down left mouse while moving with quads for a strong push. Oh, okay, I gotcha. I keep hearing footsteps, but I don't know if this is, you know, if I'm going crazy or they're actually there, because my sanity is, you know, less than fantastic, so there we go. I got out of the room, aren't you proud of me? Yes, in fact, the game is proud of me. The game is a cruel master. Cruel master. Wait a second. This is the room directly in front of the stairs. That's this one. Which means I was just in this one. Oh my god. Green all the way over here. Cooprite! I need a Cooprite and what else? Early alchemy experiment. I need calamine, orpamite, and Cooprite. And one more thing, I think. I had to. I shouldn't have, but I had to. Okay. Don't go that way. Got it.
The flicker, the bluish light.
The flicker, the bluish light. I hear you. Improve thyself. I still hear footsteps. I hear them quite loudly now. This is hidden, right? Ooh, laudanum. How is my health? Not too bad. Oh god, he's there. I can't see you, you can't see me. It looks kind of like a face. See, this one looks like one eye, this looks like another eye, this is the mouth. Makes less sense since it's pulsing, but you know. Is he still there? Yup, he's still there. Is he going to stop being there? My sanity is going to crack. Because the man is right there. And I do not think he is going away. Do I have to die to progress? I don't remember this happening last time. Thank you, mouse. If I just wait here long enough, will it fix? How bad is my sanity? ... Yeah. This is like crazy moving around. Woodly woodly. Wow, look at that. I really want to know how this distortion effect is done. I know it's a rendering system of some kind, but... Oh my god, you're not going away. You know what? Daniel, hon, are you okay? I'm going to suicide, I think. Or is he moving away? Uno, dos, tres. I cannot see your face. No, I can't. Okay, you know what? Hurrah! Okay. I don't remember that at all. But, okay. My sanity is so bad right now. So bad. Footsteps. I was gonna just complain about how this game plays footsteps when your sanity's low, because that's not nice. And then I remembered when I'm hearing things, footsteps tends to be one of those things. So that kind of makes perfect sense. It still sucks, but you know, especially if you're running from things. Except not really running, you're hiding. I don't think the thing is here. This looks important. Orpiment! I need Aqua Regis, or Aqua Fortis or something. Let me check. Let me check my... First I have Orpiment, Laudanum... No. Laudanum's for my health. Orpiment, Cuprite, and Calamine. And a chemistry pot. Wrong thing. Let's go to the notes. Orpamine, Calamite, Cuprite. Yeah, Aqua Regia or Aqua Fortis. Were all the chemicals moved here? Because I'm missing one ingredient. Okay. So I've been through here. Been there. Don't think I was here. Oh yeah, I was. That's that door. I think. Have I not been in this one yet? I've been there.
What's happening? Oh, it feels like my chest is going to burst.
My God! Wilhelm, do something!
Accept it. We're not getting out of here.
How can you say that? Alexander, you piece of shit! Let us out of here!
I can poke it. It doesn't do anything to poke it, but I can poke it. You'll notice when enemies are around, I, like, violently refuse to use my lantern. Which is probably really stupid. But I'd rather use things to light things. Aqua Regia! Yep, that's what we need. My name is Wilhelm, House of Georgich. These are my final words, my confession and testament. Oh, fuck the accent. 2 years ago, I was summoned to the castle Brennenburg. As most of the aristocracy, I was curious about what this supposed Knight of the Order could want from me and accepted the invitation. The Baron was friendly and offered me a proposition. It dawned on me that the nature of the contract was sordid and that the reason I was chosen was because of the follies of my past and not the honors I'd been rewarded with during my time as a soldier. I was to kidnap healthy humans upon his slightest whim and do so without asking questions. In return, he would attest to my character at the royal court, advancing my position within noble society. I would like to claim that I struggled with my decision, but it came swiftly and I accepted wholeheartedly. Ever since that day, I've brought men, women, and children to Brennenburg. I can't remember the numbers, but they were many, perhaps even 100, none of whom were ever seen or heard from again. Tonight, the Baron invited me and my men down to the wine cellar to celebrate our work. I had my suspicions as we descended the stairs, but he insisted and joined us in a toast. The wine tasted fine and my men drank without restraint. So begins the punishment for our sins. The Baron has locked us up and returned upstairs. Forgive me for what I have done. I was weak and fell into his diabolic ways. My men are screaming, their skin has been pierced by their own tangled bones. I feel my insides revolt against their God-given nature. Blood has begun to pour from my eyes and I can no longer ... Dude, you so fucked. And now... we escape! Unless monster is in the way. In which case we do not. But I think we escape. Because running's a good option. Because that makes lots of noise. But gets you from one place to another very quickly. After enduring 3 days in Algiers, a sailboat was finally arranged to take him across the Mediterranean Sea to Gibraltar. Having reached British territory, it was only a matter of reserving a cabin on SS Hortensia, headed for London. Gross. Ow. Still, not too bad. That's the laboratory, isn't it? Yep. The cloth smelled of desert and damp musk. The pieces lay scrambled on top. Too many of them, he thought. Perhaps too few. I can make a potion. I can blow things up now. Well, acidically melt things now. It's not really blowing them up. I'm not done yet. You can calm yourself. Need to turn on the burners first. Okay, you are now on fire. And you are good, and you are good. And you are good, and you are good. Pot of acid. So that's where that sound was, yes. jump up there, can't we? Hup. Let's try that again. Okay. Can I lift up boards to... This is opened up a bit more, so something came through here. God, it's been so long since I played this game. How am I looking? Slight headache and a few cuts and bruises. Okay, not bad at all. I have acid, but oh. Is that what I need to do? Fine. Okay. Maybe not. I have my alchemical mixture. And this is like the only thing down here. I should not be this confused. I feel bad. Crouching doesn't seem to do any good. Boxes. I can use boxes. Box. Well, don't throw it, you dumbass. Boxes and barrels. Barrels and boxes. Well, that's not going to be any good for... Yes. Remain standing. No. Ugh. No. I'm not going to throw a temper tantrum because this thing refuses to work. Because that would be insanely childish. Okay. Pretty sure that sounds like a ram screaming, which is really bizarre. Because last I checked, ram screaming does not sound like human screaming. And I'm pretty sure those are humans. It became impossible to avoid. The commotion in the streets begged for his attention. As he opened the shutters, the French soldiers opened fire on the two young men fighting back. Their voices were silenced in a haze of gun smoke. You killed them! Well, you're just spreading everywhere, aren't you? I came from there. Already been up there. That's where I got the key to the wine cellar to the laboratory. Laboratory to here. Okay, I think we're ready. Back to him. And ba-boom! Burn, you blighted bitch. I got so worried the first time I stepped on one of those and got hit. He sat down by the Casbah wall, gasping for air. Sweat poured from his forehead and onto the sand-veiled ground. But yeah, anyways, I think it was at the same point it did here, where I walked out of a room and suddenly pain. And I'm like, oh god!
It's dark in here.
There's somebody hitting me!
And there's a good reason for it. But you can light the lamp now if you wish.
What's the reason? For the darkness, that is.
Stay close. Be careful not to stray.
You didn't answer.
What's the reason? Why is it so dark?
Ask again.
Pay attention, Daniel. It's important that you keep going straight and make sure not to stray.
You still didn't answer. this is empty. Oh, this was where I hated. This was it. I think it was way too much of a scaredy cat first time I came through here because I was so nervous to actually walk in there. So I'm running around in circles in this room trying to figure out how the crap to get, like, anywhere else without stepping in here. Because there's a thing here. The thing is, as long as you leave it alone, you can be pretty safe. I think. My memory's nagging me on that one. Laudanum.
22nd of June.
And the door opens.
It's been more than a month since my last entry. After the event inside the underground chamber in Algeria, Professor Herbert insisted I return to England. He said he didn't want to risk forfeiting the entire expedition lest I took a turn for the worse. An excessive decision, in retrospect. But I'm glad it turned out that way. I found my journal this morning in the haphazard collection of things brought home from Africa. Next to it lay the broken stone orb wrapped in cloth. I tried to assemble it, but couldn't. The pieces wouldn't fit together, as if they weren't from the same object. Could I have imagined it all? Was there ever a complete orb?
And, you know, I'm not paying attention to the time, so I have no clue how long I've been playing this. I don't know if it's going to be fit for YouTube. I'm going to try and put it on YouTube. Also, I suppose it's going to sit on my computer forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. Okay. Let me guess, the door is locked. Yes. Not notes. Mementos. Find another way in. We could crouch. Okay, that seems familiar. This is familiar. Well, I didn't pick up that before. I'm just wandering around with my lantern out when there's a bad guy in here. That seems smart. It screeches. It wants your soul. So you're connected to you. Something is blocking it. Well, something was blocking the door too, and that was easy to fix. This would be a great place to hide. Actually, it would probably be a lousy place to hide. Yeah, this is where I was stuck for forever. Okay, I vaguely remember this. And I was so pleased when I figured it out. And so done with myself because it was really simple. Of course, I can't remember what that really simple solution was now. Which means I'm going to be really pleased with myself when I solve it this time, and really done with myself for not having picked it up sooner. Something is blocking the pulley. Well, I can't move any of the big boxes, but I can move small boxes. these boxes? I can use this box. Good. Box. Oh my god, Daniel, you're moving so slowly. Why? And more barrels! Barrel is slightly higher in the box. And he's broken. How is sanity now? Slight headache. Okay. Well, how low did it get if it's down to a slight headache after solving that? Okay, if this is the next section, I am going to save and quit. Here, and still not open. Just to split this up between videos a little bit. What? Why? Oh, crouch. Yes. Screech. Cellar archives. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what that is. So, I'm gonna call this the end of this video. See you next time.